We'll be also doing a huge giveaway at 16,000 subscribers, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so we can get to that giveaway. If you guys want the second half picks, we will be doing them live in the live playback room. So if you guys want to watch us live and watch the game with us live, go to playback.tv/outlet and join the room. You'll be able to watch the game with us live and also make those second half picks. And if you want a notification whenever we do make those second half picks, make sure to join the free Discord. I will also be posting a slip in the free Discord today. So if you guys are wanting that extra slip, make sure to join the free Discord. Without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first prop, we'll be going over to the assist tab, and we'll be going for Andrew Nimhard, 4.5 assists, and this one is going to be for more. Andrew Nimhard has been catching this out 4 out of the last 5 games. He's averaging 5.6 in his last 5 games, and his first game against the Celtics. I know this game did go into overtime, but he ended up with 7 assists that game, and he was passing the ball pretty well, and he was getting the ball around, facilitating pretty well. So I do see him doing more of the same for tonight's game. Even though this was an overtime game, I do see him go on the over for this prop tonight. Looking here, we can see on Outlier what you guys can get for yourself by clicking that link in the description below. You'll be able to get a free 7-day trial and try out this wonderful optimizer tool. We can see that he averages 5.1 in the last 10 games, which is a pretty solid ratio. And at the lowest, he gets 4 assists in the last 5 games. So that is basically a pretty consistent rate for him. Head to head, he's hit this line in 3 out of the last 8 games, and 2 of those 3 was the last 2 games that they've played on the 30th of January and just a couple of days ago. He's been pretty consistent with this line, and like I said, he's 80% in the last 5 games. Let's see what it is head to head, or let's see what it is in the last away games. He's 2 of 5 in the last couple of away games, and in the last 10 games, he's 5 of 10. Head to head, he's 3 of 5 in the last 5 away games. So I do see him hitting this line. He's going with a team that does allow 5.4 assists per game from the shooting guard position. So there's a pretty solid rate. And he didn't struggle in the first game of this series, which a lot of times there is first game jitters. And most people go on the under for some props, but he didn't. So I do see him go on the over for this second game. Now, since he does actually average and at the lowest he gets 4 assists, I do see a lot of value in this to actually lower the prop for yourself. If you guys want to win some basically guaranteed money, you can go on chalkboard and lower this prop for yourself down to maybe 3.5 and have a higher chance of hitting it. Since he does almost every time get 4 assists, he will definitely go on the over for that 3.5, and you can get that line on chalkboard. And while you guys download chalkboard, use code trophy to get a 100% on your first deposit match. This is an absolute steal, and if you guys want to win some easy money, Chalkboard is the app that you can get some guaranteed plays. For our next prop, we'll be going to the 3 points made category, and we'll be going over to Peyton Pritchard, 1.5 3 points made, and this one is going to be for more. Peyton Pritchard is averaging 2 3-pointers in the last 5 games, and he did have a couple of games where he went on the under, but he at least hit 1 3 in every game, and he is on a pretty good streak hitting this line in 3 straight games. So I do see him go on the over. Especially if we look here on Outlier, he's 4 of 10 in overall games. But in home games, he is 7 out of 10. So he has a pretty solid rate. I know he did have a gap of time where he didn't play somewhere here, but he is playing pretty solid as of recently. Looking here on the shooting guard position, they do give up 3.3 and 3 points made allowed from the shooting guard position, and he does get a fair amount of minutes. He averages from 25 minutes to at home he gets at least 19 to 20 minutes. So I do see him going on the over for this prop. Head to head, we can see he's 2 of 4 in the last home games head to head, but it's 3 out of 7 in the last head to head in total games. So he's pretty consistent with this line. If you guys want to look at an alternative, though, I do see him go on the over for points in general. Let's see here what the line is. Looking here, he is a little bit shaky on this, but there's just an alternative. They do allow up to 29 points, and he was pretty close in the last game. But if you guys just want to go for Peyton Pritchard right here, I think this is a pretty solid bet to go on the over for 1.5 points. I do have a free prop for you guys that you guys can throw alongside with this same play, and that is Jaylen Brown 0.5 points. For those of you that don't know, that is on Sleeper right now. You can throw this alongside with Jaylen Brown 0.5 points. He did go off, but you can just go ahead and get his free prop. He's guaranteed to score, and you can get up to $500 on your first deposit match if you use code trophy alongside with that. And on top of that, they do have an up to 100 times payout boost right now. So this is an absolute steal. Go ahead and use code trophy and get up to $500 on your first deposit match. For our last prop, we'll be going over to the NBA first half section. And for those of you that may not have this section, we will throw an alternative. But this is a solid prop that I've been looking at. We'll be scrolling down to Obi Toppin, 4.5 points. And this one is going to be for more. For Obi Toppin in the first half, he is playing pretty solid. He's 6 of 10 in the last 10 games. And away games, he's 5 of 10. He's at this line in 3 out of the last 4 games. I do see him go on the over for this line. He has been pretty solid. He did have this one game where it was a little bit tough for him, but they ended up blowing him out anyways. But the first game this series, he did end up having 11 points in that first half. So I do see him playing pretty aggressive in that first game opener. I do see him playing pretty aggressive and getting those 4.5 points. Against the power forward position, they do allow a lot of points, 21.7 points versus the power forward position. And head to head, he's hit this line in 4 out of the last 6 games, 3 straight games against Boston that he's hit this line. So that's a pretty solid ratio. And I definitely see him hitting this line. Now, as for an alternative, we can go over to the points plus rebounds section at 13.5. He's been hitting this pretty solidly over the last couple of games. He hit this line having 19, and the games before that he was a little bit low. This is for versus Boston. He was a little bit low. He just missed it by 0.5. Head to head, or in the last 10 games, he's 7 out of 10. So he's been pretty solid, pretty consistent with this line. Go on the over for this. So I do see this being a solid and valid option for those of you that don't have the first half points. Head to head against away games, or away games against the last 10 games, he's hit this line in 6 out of the last 10 games, and he's 67% at away games for head to head. So he's pretty solid with this line. I do see him hitting this, but if you guys want even more of a payout boost, you can definitely throw this line on FanDuel. This is definitely a perfect opportunity to win extra money. Prizepicks does only have a certain amount of money that they give out for certain props, but FanDuel has a high payout boost, so you can throw any of these lines on FanDuel and get a solid bet. And they also do have a promotion right now where you can bet $5 and get back $150 in bonus bets. So if you want to try out FanDuel, click that link in the description below. Go to FanDuel, sign up, and you can be able to try out these bets. Now, this is definitely a very solid slate for today. If you guys are enjoying any of these picks, make sure to comment down below which picks you guys liked, and comment down some picks that you guys may have had on your own. I do appreciate all the insight. And if you want even more exclusive picks that are very highly profitable, make sure to go to the exclusive Discord, the VIP. You can go in there. Yesterday we hit a solid couple of slips from the gold, and we had an amazing day. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, we have been winning pretty consistently. It is there for you to check out if you guys are interested in winning consistently. If you guys want another 5-pick parlay, make sure to smash that like button, get this video to 300 likes, and I will get you guys a 5-pick parlay for tomorrow's video. But that is all for today's video. Make sure to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, smash that like button, comment down below your favorite pick, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.